Hello, Andy here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We're here in the city, but we're going to be popping back into the nether initially because we need a lodestone and a respawn anchor at our nether hub. For a lodestone though, we need netherite. I haven't got any left, so I need to go hunting for ancient debris. In a second, I'm going to pop over that direction behind me to Whiteforge Island, make some TNT, and then I'll pop off and get some ancient debris so we can make ourselves the lodestone. I'll get a respawn anchor as well. Then I think we'll make a start of the tunnels which lead off from the hub, just so we've got them in place. Initial start and the initial design on them, and then we'll probably pop back here to the city. I'm thinking right now I need to start getting a little bit more infrastructure in here. I've got a couple of properties placed. I have a rough idea for more properties on here. However, I need to start laying things out around here and marking things out just so we know where things are going to go. Put some of the infrastructure in, some of the roads. So this needs to be changed up to a road material. I want to curve that round. I've been looking at that's a small property compared to that one, but I need to start getting some idea. Am I stuck on this? My keyboard has completely just died on me. I just better put my keyboard in. There we go, it works now. I've got a wireless keyboard, it had been unplugged. Anyway, so yeah, I start working out the layout of buildings. So obviously that is quite small compared to that. Working out which are big properties, small properties, idea where some of the roads are going around here, and get an idea of what I want to do in a bigger context. And at least then, with that in mind, I can then start planning where certain buildings are going to go, because as well as houses and shops and the potential cathedral up there, I'm going to do things like barracks and things like a town hall, and do want a library in here as well. And other than more, not shop buildings, but the more civic buildings, is that what you call it? Civic buildings are ones connected to the town as well, run by the town people. Those sort of buildings need to be taken into account as well, so that needs a lot of planning to do as well. But first, off to Whiteforge Island, we'll get the TNT, we'll go and get the ancient debris, and then we'll pop into the nether and get that sorted. So I will see you shortly once I've got some ancient debris. Okay, successful mission. 27 ancient debris obtained, so we'll pop them in there. Let them cook in. I don't think I've got any more elsewhere. Plenty of chicken. No, right. While that's cooking up, I also want to make a respawn anchor. That's it. And I need 6 and 3 glowstone. Have I got any more in my valuables? I have. Okay, so I can make 2 of these. Pop you back in there. And I need 6 glowstone. 2 respawn anchors. That's excellent. We'll need some glowstone powder to power them. I'll just take 4. I found another skull. I didn't realize I had another skull. But yeah, got another skull there. How are they doing? Right, they're soon be done. So I'll let them cook up. We need as well some stone blocks out, and some of those. How many do I need? Lodestone, we need 8, and okay, that's fine. I'll make a few and I can keep them on me, and as we build new locations, and then we can, I think you make compasses which you collect them. I'm trying to remember now, it's been that long since I've done it. Let's make some compasses. Okay, I'll take this because I want to leave one piece behind, which I will put in the valuables chest. There, I get 24 pieces of gold. And then we can make ingots. And then I can make 4 lodestones, 2 spare ingots. There's books. I'll put these down here. Nice and safe, so we can get those. We've got that. We can power that one there. We can attach that to it. That's a spare bow I don't need right now. Right, let's get back to the nether. And this can get the lodestone in place. Ooh. That was a bad miss. Try that again. Right, where are we going to put this now? I'm thinking one of the entrances. We'll put a lodestone there, and then we'll put a respawn anchor there. We can then power that. Is it? I thought you powered it with glowstone. Or is it with actual... There we go. There's some more over there. And then we can power that up. There we go. Not quite 9 lives. Wahey! Right. And then we can take one of these. We click it on this. We do. And that's another transfer there. Country load, take me home. Right, that needs naming. And then, actually, I'll do that shortly. And you could do with an ender chest, which I want to put over here. Yeah, it's off my balcony. Anyway, that's my toolbox. I'll put you there a second. I want you. There we go. What I want now, I'm start thinking now about how I'm going to go from here and out further for the tunnels going forward. So I'm just going to take you two out and put you there and you there, like so. And then I'm going to have just underneath, down one, just to reduce the spawns on these paths. There will be, these will be spawnable unless, ooh, idea. We could maybe think about depositing some stuff into an end chest because we're quite full. Don't need you at the moment. Or you. Get a new end chest out. What we could do is, if I put you in there, I'll slab these like that. They can go out when we want to either add a chain going up to the ceiling or put a lantern on it or something like that. We can just double it up again. But before I start doing anything over the nether, I am hoping I've got in here the joker box with the fire resistance in, because I don't trust myself. So I'm going to take this across to there. The first path in place, then come in and put some chains of lanterns on the side of it for decoration, dig into the wall a bit, and then we've at least made a start on our nether tunnels. I might not get very far with them today, but at least with this in place now, we can make a start, and then I can keep building on these going forward, expanding them out into areas, and then we can start. Once we get the tunnels, initial tunnels going, we start linking them up with other portals we've got around the place, such as the city portal and the miners guild and the stronghold. So let me get some of this put in place, and then I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, we've done a little bit here. I've focused too much on this one. I am running out of blocks. But this one goes all the way down, all the way through, and out to the at the end. I'll just stop here before I get too far. And so I'm just going to leave it here for the moment because I don't know where I want to take this. I just need to wrap this all the way up. Just got a few more of these blocks. I can always come in and just pop these in like so. Down each side. And what I've been doing, I've got a few halves up there. But what I've been doing now is having gaps. So I've gone, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, and then that there. Make sure the same on the other side. There as well, and then I've been alternating between lanterns and then chains, and the chains just hold up to the ceiling. I need to put a block where the chain is above it, just so it looks like it's linking on there. Maybe something like a grindstone, something like that to show it's been linking. I've done this all the way along here, even chain up to the ceiling here, and then like there, the chains are going all the way up to the ceiling there. Don't do it there because I ran out of chains, so I've got to finish that one off. I've not got anything over here yet because I'm just getting a lack of blocks now. My blackstone is running low. I think I'm going to have to focus at some point on the pickling traded, but at first I need to do a gold farm, but that's somewhere down the line. I just want to get this up and running in place because I know somewhere that way or over that way is the portal to the stronghold, and then back this way is the portal to the city and to the miners guild. So I can work on these in between episodes and so forth, just basically slowly extending this out along with this trim. With what little blackstone I've got left, I can always go mine some more if I really want to, but it's a start. With that all done and in place, I'm quite happy now. I've got my lodestone marked down here. I've got my respawn anchor as well. I don't know. There we go. I've never done that before. Respawn anchor. It says spawn there. I'll keep my ender chest, one ender chest near as well. When I do carve out that way, I'll move that chest and we'll say create a spawning off that way. So I'm going to head back over to the city and then we'll have a look at what we're doing next over there. Actually, before I'm heading back to the city, something my last video has now gone out and Adela Butterfly suggested trapdoors around the edges of these room lights. Just might blend them in a bit better. I think that looks quite nice actually. I'm just going to on the floor. Let me just put a few on the floor and see. I'm not sure about on the floor, but what we could do is maybe get some of the wool and then put carpets on them. Just to sort of hide away so they're not as visible. They're a bit too, the trapdoor a bit too thick. They work on the ceiling though. So up here. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that indeed. I could always turn that into a stair that way. I've not got any wood on me. All I'm saying that is everywhere. Hello, Anderman. How are you? Can I get at any wood? So here we are. If I take you out, put a stair. Oh, there we go. That's finished off quite nicely, so I can finish these off. And then that will just tie up the rest of here. There we go. I think, oh, that's a lot better. And then I'll get some wool. I don't think I've got any wool left on me. I think I've tied it all the way now. So yeah, but that is looking a lot nicer. Right, now we will go back to the city. Okay, we're back here in the city. Let's take to the air. Let's see what I'm on top of this house. There we go. Right. I want to start now trying to lay in some of the infrastructure of the city just so I can work out where the roads are and then I can plan houses around that. Because at the moment I've sort of gone off, done one thing and another. Sort of I built this large warehouse here thinking this would be docks. Turned out to be storage. I want houses down on top of here. They don't fit with docks, so the docks will probably go that side over there. We're going to have a clear dock area over there. But then I started then put this cafe in here. Again, nothing wrong with it, but then obviously that's leveled up, so I can have a walkway going down here. And while that is straight, I don't want everything to be straight in here. I don't want all the roads to be in here. So what I want to start doing now is just putting in some potential ideas for other roads around the house, around the city. So to start off with, I accept this one's gonna be a straight one because it's in line with this, and I don't mind having that sort of thing all the way down going along. Because this will have to sort of be raised up because we are going up to that peak there. That can be raised over there and this can go and level off down there. Or we could actually have a whole big L shape raised. That would work as well. But on there I want to curve a road up to that central walkway there. And then probably do the same later on. And then it doesn't have to be a straight road there. We can actually bend it around slightly just to give it a bit of variation to it, so everything's not just like totally straight. And then we can work out as then well the bridges are going to be over from there to there. And then we'll fit in houses around what space is left at the top. So going for the length of that. And again, all the buildings don't have to be the same as well. But I think what we'll do here, we'll put you there. And you there, and then that can start to come up. Let me just see if we can, like so, take you out. In fact, we don't have to do it all together like that, we can do that there. If you get that now like this, we've actually got this sort of walkway in, and I can just populate the rest of these blocks. And then automatically I've now got this defined area. Bring you up like so. So there you go, we've actually got now that level coming up. So this is actually going to bring that back up to here. So if we're going to have another house possibly over here, we might have a bit of a bigger gap in here. We don't need a gap. The gap's going to be close to the houses. The house, this one could be or business or whatever it is, could potentially. I've got some stone blocks on here. Come back, say here. I can't do a corner. There we go. And the bridge could go across here. That would still work. So we are looking at a bridge. Just get an idea. But I'm not going to take it out just yet because I'll just start from the inventory. But we've got a bridge. What will go across there? And we have a little arc going around there. That pathway can then go around, and then that can come up to here. And then that can then work its way down. In fact, it doesn't have to fully come all the way up and then go back down again. But then this could just curve maybe around a bit here and then come out here. And then I think I might get some nether back in to start marking out some rough ideas of house locations or building locations. Because although these are separate, there's nothing saying that up this main walkway here we can have some houses. No. The more like the terrace type houses, the houses go side by side, have 2 or 3 together and then the gap, and then 2 or 3 together and then the gap, something like that. That would also would work as well. So I'll have a play around and think, and then I'll come up with something, and then we'll come back and see where we are after that. Because right now I've got so many things going on in my head, you just need to step back and have a think about it. So I'll be with you in a minute when I've actually gathered what thoughts I do have in my head. Okay, welcome back. I've been finishing doing some planning around here and some sorting out, and as you can see there, the grass is gone. We've got a path around the edge here. I've put this all in place and that's all sorted. And this now leads around under here. We've got a bridge in and another bridge further down and stairs, and a bit further down here we should have, if I come around here, that pathway will go all the way around here. Now I've stopped here because I don't know how far over there I wanted to go, but yeah, it does go in all the way around here. I might come in and just change a few of these, just have a little bit of wood around here, and I might curve the wood if I need to, but we'll see. But you'll see some netherrack up there because up above I have been laying out some potential layouts, and this is what we've got. I've been extending the stone bricks as well over here. I land on top of here. Perfect. Some of these are larger than others, some are joined together, some aren't, so we've got little pathways. So bridges over here, I've had these quite wide, nice wide bridges. I think that works out better. I need to have some more deco around the top of the walkways here, just some lighting and stuff like that. But you've got a pathway here, that house goes right near enough up to the edge. I might bring some of these wooden supports in back along there. That house is right at the edge, but I can rejig things around anyway, so it's not like that. But you've got a pathway that comes in here, and then we've got these pathways going here. They do kind of tie in around to these drops. I can chop and change things around so they don't. That's not a problem. Again, there's up there another pathway walking way through here to the center, and that will be one that goes up to there. That's a lot wider, but I'm going to have some decor in the middle of it as well to make that be like a big promenade walk going over there. Promenade, is that the word? Big, like big main high street equivalent of a fantasy town going up that way. That stops there because I'm running out of stone brick. I think I'm going to need to do a bit of mining for stone. I think right now I would like to focus on some of these buildings on here. Just try to get this street defined going up. And then over this way, as we're looking down this way, trying to work out what I want to do about this here, this big hill. The idea was that was going to come up to here and be like a large big building. I was thinking about a cathedral or maybe a town hall. But there's hill on this side as well, because we have this big gorge in the middle where there's this pond, obviously this cave. Don't do anything with the cave here. So what I'm thinking about doing is bricking that off the cave and then just filling this in with water and taking out the middle. So I've got one big lake going through here, maybe even winding out to the river there and connect it over to the river there. I need to check the levels. Actually, I'll do that in a second. Having that and then separating the two parts of the town. So this side, if I level this ground down a bit at both sides, so the similar heights, I like maybe a big town hall here and a big cathedral here, two big key buildings high up here, or maybe a big library and a big cathedral like that, and another town hall elsewhere. But I'm having more houses at the back, and then more businesses at the front. There will be some houses like up there, that's open houses, but a lot of these will be shops and stuff that. No, actually businesses that can trade down here, or the equivalent of trading down there. I think that'll work out better. But I think I like to try and get this trim all the way around this island, just so it's all marked off, and then I get the wooden walkway as well. I started finding that, and then over there I will have a big bridge going back over to the mainland, which will lead up over to there. That's where that tunnel is over there. All that's going to be farmland. And possibly a tree farm as well, where the big area where the lumberjacks are working. So yeah, got lots and lots of work. But some of the bigger buildings might be in this more central part as well. So you got like shops, few housing sections like that. We come back up here. Some of the bigger buildings. So we've got like things like barracks. We've got like town hall, big cathedral up here, a library. Barracks, you need the big stables as well for horses to come in and out of here. So some of the larger buildings might be more central around it, and then be some smaller buildings around the edge. That's what I'm thinking. And then over that area where the trees are currently growing, that will be like a dock area. Maybe a little bit more on this side, but probably more focus over there. But that's the plan. So let me first go and check out the water level down here. We are at, that's 63. I think that's the same height as the water level outside. We slide down here, and then here we are at 6 feet, so that'll work out fine. So that's the plan going forward. I think we'll start with some of these. I mean, some of these I could just potentially merge into one larger building, and maybe have like taverns and stuff like that. Or we'll just start doing individual businesses as well, with like this one. There's home underneath it or home on top. Different height buildings just vary up. I think that's going to be the plan going forward. But with that now and this all done, quite happy about this. Out. Come here, walk over, have a look at the pathway underneath. I like this. I'm really liking this now. So, do something about you at some point. I think. I'm not seeing another zombie villager. If I see another one, I'll try and capture them, and then we can maybe get some villagers around here as well. And we also need to fill in underneath there as well. But still much more to do around here, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us. But on that note, I'm going to wrap this up here. We've got a lot of wall work still to do, a lot more planning is still needed, but we've made a start down the central bit. Again, these aren't set in stone. We may change them depending on how things are going, but we've got an outline to start off with. On that note, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.